lovelies, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new, welcome back, my loves. For those of you guys returning, oh, welcome back. My name is Pinky, and teaching you witchcraft and tarot is what I do. Here we are doing your 2025 predictions, Libra. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Before we get into the tarot section, we're going to get into the astrological alignments of what's happening this year for you, Libra. Now, there is massive changes. This is something that you've been going through the past 2 years because of the South Node being in your sign. Now, big changes in the money houses for you guys. It's rethinking, moving money around, investments, all of that. It is about your career, and it's the restructuring of your career. We have Mars asking you to be more disciplined. Projects are more demanding around this time. But it is going to take for you to put a little bit more effort into your work and your career and your finances. But the beautiful thing about it is you got to understand Mars is like the soldier, right? It's going to make shit happen. So it affecting you is going to really give you that empowerment that you need to restructure. Like I said, restructuring for some of you guys, there's moves in regards to your career, changes happening the first half of the year. Now, like I said, your money houses are definitely being highlighted for 2025. So this is, like I said, it's about discipline. It's about, yes, projects, career, your job may be a little bit more demanding in the beginning of the year. However, it's about getting things done. In the 10th house, it has to do with authorities, right? And bosses. It has to do with your career. It has to do with your reputation. So again, major changes in your career aspect for all you Libras out there. You can be actually going from one job to a better paying job or a higher paying job. Jupiter enters your 10th house in the middle of the year. This is very positive. Why? Because when Mars is there in the beginning of the year, like I said, you're going to be feeling a little bit more like things are a little bit more demanding, right? This could be your bosses, this could be the people that you work with, um, people that you're connected to when it comes to your how you make money. However, the other half of the year, half, or I should say the half end of the year, that's when Jupiter's entering your 10th house. And Jupiter is all about expansion, it is all about growth, it is all about blessings. So again, those hard efforts that you've been putting in the beginning of the year are definitely going to pay out by the end, or I should say by starting June, when Jupiter enters your 10th house. So again, a lot of expansion here in your 10th house, positive prospects. Begin to be more visible, right? You start to see the changes. You start to, for some of you guys, your social status starts to change. It starts to expand. It starts to grow. More pay, bigger pay for you guys. And also, luck is on your side. When Jupiter enters your 10th house, you have to understand in the birth chart or in the houses, the 10th house is the most visible. So what does this mean? This is why it represents, the 10th house is career, your legacy. So it being highlighted and Jupiter being there is going to definitely bring to you people that can actually help you get to where you're trying to go sooner. And it usually people with influence or people with money. This is around the time that investors come in, and these are investors that are really good and that are going to be there for a long term. Longevity is the key here. So again, major leaps and bounds when it comes to your career, when it comes to structuring and finding the stability that you've been trying to find. For those of you guys that still haven't found your way when it comes to career, that's going to be changing for a lot of you guys. So again, Jupiter is a soul planet, meaning that it is very spiritual. So it may bring to you or put you in a position of finding a job or something that you're really passionate about that actually turns into financial gains for you guys. So again, and like I said, Jupiter always makes us more visible. It being in the most visible house in your chart, this is definitely bringing to you a lot of opportunities, a lot of growth here. Now, when we talk about luck, Jupiter is definitely the lucky planet, right? So you become more prophetic about what you want in regards to your goals. Travel is also highlighted for a lot of you guys throughout the year of 2025. but it's all about seeking higher knowledge, more faith in the universe. It's about knowing your purpose. Saturn in your sixth house that has to do and rules routine may become may become a little bit more structured or finding discipline. For some of you Libras out there, maybe that's what you've lacked in the past, and maybe that's why you haven't fully seen your goals and aspirations come to the materialization. With Saturn being there, it is definitely about restructuring, but also finding the discipline and being able to move in a very positive way that is going to affect you for the years to come. So, very positive energy, Libra, when it comes to your career and your finances. Major transformation here for you guys for 2025. All right, let's get into the tarot portion here. We're beginning here with January, the month of the beginning of the year, right? We are already there. We have the Ace of Swords and the Fool. You're cutting through a lot of difficulties or blockages that you've experienced in the past. You're starting to feel like change is in the air. For some of you guys, you're being a little bit more um, revitalized. I see you guys bursting more with energy, and this is going to continue as we progress throughout the year. But I do see you guys taking on new endeavors, new beginnings for some of you guys. For others of you, you're taking on a new project. Maybe you're trying to start your own business. Maybe you're expanding. Maybe you're trying to nurture and put more effort towards a side job. Like I said, keeping in mind, Jupiter enters your sign in the month of June. So, I mean, your 10th house in the month of June. So this may realign you to your soul's purpose. So that's, for a lot of you guys, finding passions and desires that maybe you weren't even aware you had or you wanted to attain. Now, moving into the month of February, we have the Justice card here and the Seven of Cups. So in the month of February, there may be a feeling, an energy of having a bit of confusion. For some of you guys, this could be in connection to relationships. For others of you, could be career-wise. Like I said, you're kind of finding your grounding this year when it comes to your career. But in the beginning of the year, it may be challenging. So for some of you guys, you may feel like you don't really know how to proceed, or maybe you're feeling a little bit lost right now. In the month of February, that confusion is no longer going to be there. It's almost like they're clearing the way, they're clearing the path, they're removing the junk that's in your way for you to be able to see the expansion and what is on the horizon. And so that you can get yourself centered and prepare yourself to take leaps and bounds towards your goals and your aspirations. Now, for the month of March here, we have Temperance and the Four of Pentacles. There is healing that's happening with you guys, Libra. And for a lot of you guys, this is something you've been experiencing the past 2 years because the South Node has been in your sign, Libra. So when our South Node is in our sign, it is letting go of old habits, old behaviors, old way of being. So you're completely transforming yourself in how you view the world and how you experience it as well. So there's healing that is still happening around the month of March. For some of you guys, it could be having to deal with loved ones or family members around you, where maybe you kind of pulled back your energy or maybe created boundaries because you were trying to protect yourself from negativity. However, in the month of March, I do see certain situations that may come up. And it's almost like forcing you to acknowledge, yes, maybe I still need to do some shadow work. Or, no, you know what? You're coming to the realization that you've completely healed from certain things or past traumas, that you're able to let it go and realize how far along you've came in the month of March, Libra. Now, in the month of April here, we have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So there is definitely an ending cycle. You guys have been going through this, like I said, the past 2 years, but you are letting go of the old version of yourself, Libra. I feel like April may be a very emotional month for you guys. You could be dealing with an actual separation, an actual divorce, maybe going through some type of divorce, some type of ending that is happening in your life. However, like I said, understand that this is your soul's purpose right now. And if that must come to an end, it's time for you to embrace that so that you can walk towards your new future, towards your new version, with a deeper understanding and also on your path to finding people that are more in alignment to your soul's purpose, Libra. Now, in the month of May, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Libras is around the month of May, there may be an opportunity for some type of move. So for some of you guys, you're purchasing a new home. For others of you, you're again putting your money in some type of investment that around the month of May, you start to see the payout. You start to see the rewards from that. Um, Now, for those of you guys that are thinking or wanting to purchase a home in the beginning of the year, I see it happening more towards the month of May, where you actually do have the opportunity to either, like I said, get your own house or invest in property, in real estate. I see a lot of restructuring in when it comes to your living situation. So again, for some of you guys, you may be moving. For others of you, you're just moving into a new home or you're purchasing a new home. Now, in the month of June, we have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So, Libra, you're being asked in the month of June to stand your ground on a situation that may come up. This is something that you may be dealing regarding family, the family dynamic, or regarding collaborations, regarding work, maybe your uh, maybe your employer, there is a situation that they're asking you to really stand your ground, to not budge, to not let people treat you no longer like a doormat. It's time for you to really speak your mind and stand on business, Libra. This is going to be very important and it's going to create a lot of breakthroughs for you, but you got to stick to your guns in the month of June. Now, for the month of July, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. You're walking towards growth and expansion. Again, makes perfect sense. It is towards the half or towards the half end of the year. Eight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Your finances are becoming structured. You are becoming more abundant. Not only that, but more stable. I see you guys walking towards more stability, more opportunities. And again, it's all about expansion for you guys in the month of July. Now, for the month of August, we have the Six of Wands and a Page of Pentacles. There's some type of celebration that's coming up in the month of July. Um, sorry, in the month of August. There is a celebration here. For some of you guys, you're achieving or acquiring some type of attention that comes from your hard work and determination, whether it's in your career, whether it's getting that raise, whether it's getting that position. For some of you guys, you've been working really hard and throughout the year that in the month of August, you start to see the rewards pay out. And I'm not only talking about status or an elevated status, but we're also talking about more money coming in for you guys. Leaps and bounds is what I'm hearing. Now, for the month of September, we have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. For those of you guys that are single, I see love coming in. I see a connection, a soul type of connection for some of you guys, especially with earth energy here. And like I mentioned, Jupiter always brings to us blessings that are more in alignment and in connection with our soul's purpose, especially those of you guys that have been single for quite a while. This is a person that's coming in that is ready for commitment, that is not going to waste your time. This is someone that they've been single for a while. They've done the healing, they've done the work. They know exactly where they stand when it comes to relationships and partnerships. Now, for others of you, you're embracing some type of connection that's happening around this month where you may be wondering where we're at, where do we stand here from here, how do we move forward? And I feel like for some of you guys, it could be like a confusing type of energy, meaning um maybe there's no, officiality yet, but I do see it progressing into something much more long term. Moving on here for the month of October, a lot of passion happening. The month of October is going to be about passion. It's going to be about desires. This is you achieving. This is you being extremely, giving me very much not Mars energy. Um, you're not really hesitating, Libra. You know exactly what it is that you want. You know exactly what it is that you are going for, and you're going for it. Nothing is stopping you in the month of October. And again, I see a lot of rendezvous happening around this time. So for some of you guys, if you're dealing with someone, October is going to be very, very passionate and a very intense energy here for you guys. Now, going into the month of November, we have the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles. You may be in your head about a situation where you feel like they're not reciprocating or they're not um, valuing or it's almost giving me the energy of like feeling like you're being taken for granted. For some of you guys, this could be in connection to your career, it could be in connection to family dynamics. Um, there is almost this feeling of like, I know that they are I know that they're not really appreciating me or that maybe they may have been taking me for granted. But at this point, what you're doing is I see you guys more internalizing, almost like whoever's getting on your bad side, Libra, or whoever's doing you wrong, you're checking that in your head, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to remember that. So I see it more as an internalization that's happening, but this is great because this is about boundaries. This is about you knowing what you deserve and not allowing people to disrespect you or cross that line that you've clearly, marked on the sand. So this is empowering energy, although um for some of you guys it may feel different, right? It may feel like people are kind of forcing you or pushing you to create more boundaries, but it's necessary. Now, in the month of December, we have love rushing in for a lot of you guys. There is some type of confession or some type of I'm hearing like for some of you guys, you're getting in a relationship where maybe you guys were kind of doubting where it was going, and all of a sudden you guys decide to get on the same page and move forward in a very quick and rapid pace. For others of you, this could be communication from someone that is revealing to you feelings that they have. And it's something that is unexpected, a little bit sudden, but I feel like the progress of this is very positive. Why? Because it's reciprocated. So it's definitely coming from someone that you may be interested in, or maybe we're not even aware, but you are actually, they are your type, or it is a person that you would not mind diving into those emotions, see where it leads. Okay. All right, my loves. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. Like, share, and comment, and I will see you guys soon. I want to wish you guys all the very best for 2025, and we will see each other soon. Till then, bye.